Hello everybody, I'm so glad you're here. I hope your back isn't in a bad state right now, but this video is to help you heal your back. We're going to do some strengthening and we're going to do some stretching. So do what you can and feel good, hang in there. I promise it'll get better if you stick with us. Hi everybody, thanks for being here. Come on down to the floor, crisscross your ankles. I hope your back is okay. We're gonna work on getting it healed if it's not. And either way, we'll give it some love. Take a deep breath in and pull your shoulders up to your ears and then down the back. So we tend to think of our back, lower back area, right? When we have back pain or back issues, and that does tend to be true for a lot of people. But we're gonna work a little bit on the upper back here as well, which is shoulder area. We tend to think of the shoulders, but it is the back, isn't it? So pull your shoulders up to your ears and give them a squeeze as tight as you can. Just finding some awareness that everything's connected on the back body. And then slowly release the shoulders down away from the ears. Good. Relax your jaw. And then squeeze your shoulders up again to your ears. As tight as you can. And then slowly release your shoulders down. Good. Take a deep breath in. Another squeeze up. Shoulders to the ears. Good. And then slowly release the shoulders down. Good. Now be very mindful when we're doing our twisting. We're going to go to the right. And if you feel any discomfort, any pain, don't go into the twist. Don't go very far into it. Be gentle with the body. So we're going to twist very, very gently to the right. Want to feel a middle of the back twist. Breathe into that. And then pull your spine up long, and you're going to twist the opposite way. Very slowly, gentle. And then take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Good, let's turn slowly back to center. Good. Shoulders rolling up and back. Flip right onto your belly here. Make yourself comfortable. Now, if it's hurting your back to lie on your belly, you can take your blanket, fold it up, and put it underneath your pelvis for this movement that we're gonna do. And hopefully that'll help you feel a little bit more comfortable. And then just rest your head here. Bend your knees and windshield wiper side to side. And keep breathing. Sometimes this is all we really need to lie down on the belly and windshield wiper our legs. Helps to loosen things up in that lower back. Keep going. And then slow it down a little bit. Lag a little longer on each side. Sip the breath in, expand on the inhale. And exhale the breath out nice and long. Good. Lower your right leg down behind you. Reach your left hand back to grab the foot. Now, if it helps you to lift up to grab the foot, that's an option. And then you're going to make your way back down, resting your head. You can use a block for your head to rest or your fist. Hug your left heel towards your buttocks. If you have back issues, a lot of the time it is connected to tight quads, tight hamstrings as well, back of the legs, but the quads are also a culprit. I'm just taking some time to breathe here and relax into this stretch. Giving the body time to open up, not racing through everything. Finding some peace in the movement. Feel your jaw relax. What is connected to the tension in your body? See if you can relax any area that feels tense. Good. Release that foot down to the ground, and you're going to switch to the other side. Move slowly, especially if you're having problems today with the back body. Take it easy, don't overdo it, and just rest your head here again. Notice the breath. Find the peace in the holding of the posture. Simply breathe. Try to relax your left leg completely. Sometimes that leg will compensate. Just try to relax. Good. Releasing your right leg down behind you. And bring your hands both underneath your shoulders. We're going to move very mindfully here. So the elbows hug in. Keep your neck long. Push your pelvis down into the floor. Lift your chin and chest off the ground. Actively press your pelvis down. And then slowly bring your head back down to the ground. Deep breath in. Lift your chin, lift your chest. Push your pelvis down into the floor. Let your face relax. And again, lower it down. Be mindful. Keep it gentle and easy. And let's do that again. Lift your chin and chest. The neck is long, we're breathing. From here, push yourself gently and slowly up. Take your time. And let's come into a child's pose, but we're going to keep the knees together. So the feet are touching. We're sitting back to the heels. I'm going to pull my belly up and over my thighs. You can use a block for your head. I'm going to roll up my blanket here and make a nice little pillow for my forehead to rest on. And as soon as we do this, maybe you feel some little relief happening in your spine already. Your arms can go alongside your body with the palms facing up. So we're just going to rest and take some nice deep breaths. And of course, if you don't need the pillow underneath your head, by all means, let it move away. Either way, we want the head to be resting on something. And taking those nice deep breaths in and letting things relax. Maybe letting go of a sigh here. Perhaps your back is bothering you today because you're stressed. Try to melt the body. Try to let things go. And notice where you are mentally. Continue to bring yourself, your mind, back to your breath.
Try to get a little bit heavier here, really relaxing. And sometimes there's a tightness in the quads where it stops our hips being able to sit comfortably in this position on our heels. So in that instance, you can sit higher or support your bottom with a blanket underneath, or a couple of blankets if that's what it takes, maybe a block. And whatever it takes for you to relax even more and let more go here. Soften your jaw. Good. Walk your hands alongside your head and lift your head up. Very slow movements. Lift up to table. Now here I'm going to suggest a blanket or a towel underneath your knees. Support your knees. And we're going to walk the hands forward about a footprint from the shoulders, and we're going to circle the hips around in one direction. Move the body slowly. Take your time and just let it feel good. As you circle, you're bringing the hips forward to one side and then back. So side, forward, side, back. Feel your jaw relaxing. You're to circle the opposite direction when you're ready. Toes can stay curled under. So when we have back issues, there's just areas in the body that need to be taken care of a little bit better. And it is stretching, but it's also strengthening. The pelvis has a lot to do with it. We're going to bow here in a puppy dog stretch. So reach your arms long out in front and just rest your head down. Notice how that feels. So this is like our downward dog, but we're on the knees. So it becomes a puppy dog. Hands are glued to the floor. Send your hips way up and back there. Find the breath. Good. Keep your forearms planted and then just shift your body into a table position with your forearms grounded. We want to support those back muscles by building up the muscles around it. Take your right knee up behind you and pump up and down with that knee. Building up the glutes and the hammies. Keep on breathing. Good. Take breaks if needed. Let's push it up and hold it there, trying to touch the ceiling with the sole of your foot. Feel your glutes on fire. And then lower that knee down to the ground. Take a deep breath in and let go of a sigh. Bring your left leg up behind with the knee bent. And here we go again on this side. We're pumping up and down. Your neck is long. Your jaw is relaxed. Your breath is deep. We're strengthening, supporting, breathing. What does your body prefer? The strengthening or the stretching more? What do you like better? Let's push up and hold it and breathe. Some people would say neither. Honesty is good. Let's push up a little bit higher. Just breathing here. Good. Left knee to the ground. This time, to stretch out those glutes, we're going to open the knees and come into child's pose with the knees open. So the big toes touch, and we extend the arms forward for a stretch, and we allow the body to just bow forward and down here. Breathe into the back body. Soften the jaw. Try to relax those glutes. Relax the hips. And just feel and breathe. Good. Lift your head looking forward. Body comes up into table. You're going to take your right leg and you're just going to step it forward to the outside of your right hand. And we're going to sink the hips forward and down. Relax your back toes here. And feel all those muscles that are connected to your pelvis stretching. So the left quads, the front body attaching to those quads, right, into the psoas area, the iliopsoas, and then into the psoas. So just notice what you feel. Pull the body longer out of your pelvis. And now roll to the outside of this right foot. Sometimes here it feels good to rock a little bit. Do a little sway with your hips from side to side. And if you have an SI joint that's kind of funny, it likes to give you discomfort sometimes, doing a posture like this, a movement like this, could help it get back into the place where it's supposed to be. I find that with mine. So just doing a little movement like this. And we're going to hold it still. Now, if this feels good, stay here, or you can come down to your forearms and just hang out there. So we have the right foot rolling to the outside. We're breathing. We're not forcing the hips down. We're lengthening the spine here. We're gluing the back foot down to the ground, so we take the pressure off that back knee. And we're breathing. Good. We're going to very slowly make our way back up to center by bringing the knee up to center and then walking the hands in. Now you can always use blocks under the arms as well here. Bring the hips back, curl the left toes, and just take this right knee underneath your body. Left foot forward to the outside of that hand. Take your time, sink the hips forward and down, relax the back toes. Keeping in mind not to overstretch. We don't want to force anything. Just let gravity do the work. Hold it here, pushing into the hands, lengthening through the crown of the head, and relax your jaw. Roll to the outside of your left foot when you're ready, and then just do a little rocking if that feels good, side to side. How is your breathing? Good. Hold it steady and maybe come down to your forearms here. I feel like I'm in the plant. Do you ever feel like you're in a plant? Try to relax. Glue your back foot to the floor. Lengthen your spine and soften your jaw. Take it easy, breathe deeply.
If your back is really sensitive, and this is a lot for you, you can always go onto your back, flip onto your back, and do these similar hip openers. Needle threading posture is what it's called, and dead pigeon is another name for it. You can definitely find another video that we've done with those movements. Hands to the floor, and let's roll to the sole of the left foot, curl the right toes, lean back, and then tuck this left knee under. Take your time here and flip onto your back body. One of the things we hear a lot about for the back body is core strength. So a very gentle core strengthening exercise for you is to bring the knees above the hips and then extend your arms straight up towards the sky. This is a baby bear pose. Allow your shoulders to simply drop down and let your knees move forward to where you can tolerate them above your hips so we get more strength in the core. Try to relax and breathe, even in this posture, even in the strengthening postures. Just take some moments here to breathe and relax. Good. Gently hug those knees in towards the body and rock from side to side. Good. Take some deep breaths here. Let go of a sigh. Little by little, the tension is leaving you, and clarity is coming in. We're going to hold it steady, plant the feet down to the ground. Extend your legs long, and we're going to talk to the psoas here. The arms are alongside the body. The feet are flexing. We're going to lift the right leg up, so the foot is about a foot above the floor. Try to keep your toes pointing up the entire time. You're going to cross the right leg over to the left, and then come back to center. Cross the leg open to the right. Come back to center. Over to the left. Back to center. Over to the right. Back to center. Keep breathing and moving side to side, adding a pause, 1, 2, 3, or to the count of 5 in each position. And allow your leg to stay with the toes pointing up, not rotating the leg at all. Back to center, over to the left. If this is something that feels pretty easy for you, you can always get ankle weights and add those to your routine. Start with a half pound weight. Give yourself a week, add another half pound. Don't go up too quickly with the weight if you're using them, because then you can hurt yourself, and we don't want that to happen. Come back to center and lower the leg down. If you can feel that, it goes all the way up the quad into the pelvis here. This is your iliopsoas at the top, and that's what we want to strengthen. We're going to lift the left leg up about a foot. And when you're ready, start the movement. Cross over to the right. Come back to center. Open out to the left. Back to center. And over to the right. Center. And over to the left. So just keep moving side to side.
Wherever you are in this moment mentally, let it feel good. Don't overdo it. Take breaks if needed. And notice what you do feel. Feel your jaw relaxing. Take your time. Use your breath. Create those pauses. Centered, lower the leg. Shake everything out here. Let the legs wobble. Good. Hug your right knee in to your belly. And feel the psoas on that left leg. Up into the belly area. Relax. We want to relax the whole left side of the body as much as we can. Let the face relax. Let the shoulders relax. The jaw. And notice what you feel when you inhale and expand your ribs out. Expand your belly out. What do you feel in the muscles? Can you feel the stretch? The face is relaxing. Good. Planting that right foot down to the ground, extending the leg long, and let's hug the left knee in. So here we are again on this side. Now the right side is completely relaxing. And we're sending the breath deeply in to expand ribs, belly, chest. And allowing the diaphragm to work. Finding the calm in the back body. Awareness that it's all very much connected. Good. Slowly release. And if you have your blanket, you can roll it up thick and put it underneath your knees or a cushion. And then just lie here. Invite yourself to lie here for the next 5 minutes or so. Notice what the breath feels like. Relax the body completely. And try your best to just let every single thing go, especially tension and stress. Let it go. Breathe in, breathe out. And that's where I'm going to leave you off. I'm so glad that you're with us today. Thank you very much for being here. And we'll see you for the next one. Namaste.